So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
La formazione del Milan, il numero 7, Javier Zanetti, il numero 6, Vieira.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it would be this guy, Højbjerg, Peter, because he has great nous read.
Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Aguirre, Balerdi, but it's Højbjerg. And Medina. Oh, can he get onto this? It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's good running with the ball. That has been slung wide. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bergkamp goes short. Bigo crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there.
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of...
Nunez! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Traoré. Højbjerg. That's a cute ball. And that should get the job done. Now it's Greenwood. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nunez gets into a good position. Marseille upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Aguirre. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely aimed pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but shoots! Where? Jeffrey Kondogbia. And now the breakaway. And it's Kondogbia. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Figo. "30 minutes gone."
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Rafinha. Gets a good foot in there. Traoré. Vieira does well to get it back. Out to the left it goes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rafinha. He came in hard, very hard. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Rafinha. Looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! And sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Aguirre. Højbjerg. Greenwood. Darwin has found the net here, of course. And they're quick to get it back. Where? Rafinha. And it's Vieira. Here's Figo. And he's being shifted off it.
Ci sarà un minuto di
We are
recupero.
into stoppage time. Oh, good-looking ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Some resolute defending there. Can he spark a counter here? That has not gone well. Where? Now it's Rafinha. Can he get it through? Davids picks it up out wide. Davids proves just a little bit too strong. Traore. Guiri. And it's Kondogbia. Now this could be a chance. Guiri puts a cross in. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rafinha, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, nicely intercepted. Rafinha under intense pressure.
Yeah, he's seen an awful lot of the ball, and he's done some very good things with it. Until now, perhaps. He could well be stopped from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That has ended up in no man's land. That's been slipped through, and this is Bergkamp. Threads one in, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Traore. Vieira gets a foot in here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Caught offside that time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 24, numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 20, cambio di giocatori.
And that's a throw-in. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Pass somewhat off target. Højbjerg. And Balerdi. And it's Højbjerg. Jeffrey Kondogbia. It's Højbjerg. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Traore. And it's Højbjerg. Now, can they get him away? And that was very necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Long ball looking to counter. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in here. And that's the keeper's ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Waneri. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. There's no flag. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Big header! And he couldn't keep it down. Højbjerg. Traore. And it's Waneri. Davids does... And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That gets things running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Knocks it into space. Aimed in towards the centre. And they've got rid. Out to the right. Incoming delivery. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a sharp little ball here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Davy Klaassen. Now it's Dolberg. Dolberg touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Ball swung in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's straight offside. Oh, that's a key interception.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That has been cut short. He's looking wide. Now it's Dolberg, driving on and making good progress. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for a runner, dink through. That's the keeper's ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cross to the back post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vieira has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Davids! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 26, Davids.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He is through here. Cleared away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Drives it, he gets big! Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Davy Klaassen. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. They get a throw in. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. And here's Nunez. Great vision.
There will be one.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe might... And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Great piece, having a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Can he get on the end of this? Cross needs to be good. Now, who's going to be first to this? Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. They've played it short. Chance for a shot! Milan are looking to go forward now. Zanetti. Schlotterbeck. Davids. And it's Del Piero. Yamal. There's the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've got a corner here.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to...
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's a throw. Zanetti. Ball played for Del Piero. Now it's Darwin. He's in a great position here, and he's lost his man here.
The attendance for
Yamal.
this match was 52,000.
Here's to show off his quick feet. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance here to counter. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, big chance! David Klaassen. Weghorst. Spread it left. Played out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 43. Coming on the field is number 23, Berghaus.
No way through, so back it comes. Mbappe. And it's Del Piero. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nunez. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Klaassen.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? So much time and space here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Berghaus, and here's Klaassen. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rafinha. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. This looks... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 11. Number 3. Coming on the field. Number 17.
And it's
Number
Vieira.
32. Tomiyasu. Substitutions taking place.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Substitution in progress.
But there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
That's really well cleared. That's the throw. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ah, looks a smashing ball.
Ajax really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Del Piero. Jarosz gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Davy Klaassen. And this is Klaassen. Del Piero. And here's the chance to counter. Del Piero goes steaming forward. Tries to pass it through. Davy Klaassen. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Davids voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
La formazione del Milan.
So there he is, the man known as the Angel of Madrid, and with a name like Raúl González Blanco, it was almost like he was born to wear that famous white shirt.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back to the scene of his last European triumph, back in 2002, of course, in that Glasgow final.
We all remember, truthfully, for that famous volley.
Yeah, and it was Raúl who got things going, if you remember. A very smart finish, running onto a long throw that had the Germans completely bamboozled. And yes, while it wasn't a winning goal, it did set up a very exciting evening.
There's the whistle. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Goes looking wide. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Showing good feet. Vieira does well to stand firm and defend it. And they can counter here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Bergkamp. Wilshere. Oh, good-looking ball. Roll in acres of space out wide. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. That is good strength. Clipped into space. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back in. He can get that clear. Turns back here, probably the best option. Still goalless. Raúl tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. And that is out of play. And it's Wilshere. Wilshere going face to face. Terrific header! Goal! Milan! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nicely spread. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Martinez. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that has been knocked clear. Can he get it through? Swings it across. Well read, and the danger is averted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Raul, and he's in on control! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Danger averted for now. And here's Del Piero. Mbappe. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Fairman looking for a runner. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And now the breakaway. And this is Del Piero. This looks promising. Oh, what a ball! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good! He's had a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Fairman. They've won a corner. Fairman moves short. Opts to play it back. And we hit half-time. Well, they've certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Zanetti. Hernandez. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Del Piero. And he's forced to go back. And here's Bergkamp. Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. And he's on a charge. Vieira wins the duel this time. Del Piero. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's tidy. Bergkamp crosses.
Well played and well cleared.
Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Looking for the run. It's a good ball out wide. Swept in. Good read, needed to be. Over to the left. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Shooten, and it's slung out wide.
PSV really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Flashes it, oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Mbappe. Now it's Martinez. And it's Del Piero. And he was quick to react.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fairman opts for safety. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Now that looks a decent ball.
PSV really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vinicius Junior to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Bergkamp. Caresses it through. Gets his head on it! Goal! cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And now he has two. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Fair man. Stood up well to him there. Spread it left. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Looking for options for movement. Pressure coming in from all directions. Aimed beyond the defence. Del Piero. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Schutten plays a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Now it's Wilshere. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Schutten. Fair man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played back into the centre. Can he finish? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Martinez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So, with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
So off we go then.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mukoko wins the duel this time. Now there's a fine chance, surely!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Fires it in low. Cleared without complication.
He is just caressing the ball. Clayson. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Davids. That's a smartly directed ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Opts for safety. And it's Bergkamp. Milan still without a single shot on target. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And the finish! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. They've played it short. And he's in a chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Milan are looking to go forward now. Bergkamp.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Koundé. Davids. Quality ball. Now it's Martinez. And here's Mbappe. Clayson. Delaney.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's forced to go back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Clayson. Out to the right. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. Oh, good-looking ball. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Clayson. To Delaney.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, nice touch. Rafinha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is a little undercooked. Clayson. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Martinez, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafinha puts a cross in. Delaney. Davids.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Clayson. Delaney.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
So we've reached the hour mark. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played into space. Nicely worked. Rafinha is onto this. He's found a way through. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Minutes is number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So we have a
Coming on to
breakthrough,
replace him
now
is
how will things develop from
number
here?
13.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That has been slung wide.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Spread out to the left. Rafinha, nice looking ball. Shot could be on. There's the shot! And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Clayson. Oh, such a clever touch. Threads one in. And it's Bergkamp. Mbappe! And it's hoisted clear. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Five minutes left on the clock. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That has been slung wide. This looks promising. Koundé deals with that comfortably.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Cornelius. Coming on the field is number 39.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He has found a way through. He's in plenty of space here. Chance! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's it. It is all over. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
That drinking is only allowed in the areas.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.